estate, it means that you are independent for food, for wood, for all the things, yeah? You have a farm, so you've got everything. And so they come this place because Josephine lived not far away from here, you know, after the revolution. So she said, you know, I know this lovely place. So he comes and he looks at the house and he thinks the house is not that nice. The house was falling into disrepair and he thinks that even it's too expensive. So he goes away and he said to Josephine, okay, when I come back from Egypt, we need to have a place. So she comes back and then she chatted to the manager of this place. She obtained a loan from the manager. She paid the deposit with it. And then she got loans here and there. And then Bonaparte comes back out of the blue, you know, from Egypt. And he's furious because he found out she bought the house.
Her husband will receive privilege. Her husband never paid attention to her. Mademoiselle de Fontanges. Her name today is weak in French language. Mademoiselle de Fontanges. She lives here and she needs to attract the king. So, ladies, what do? You come here because you know the king is coming 10 o'clock in the morning. You arrive here 9 o'clock. A big row of people waiting. The king, exactly. Waiting the king come in, and of course you arrive 8 o'clock. I'm arriving 5 to 10. that's the way we behave on the event. I would like you to understand that there is a competition. We ladies, we would like to become the mistress of the king. Our husband is pushing us because he will receive privilege, and the opportunity with 3,000, we're only 27. So imagine 3,000 persons competing, it's a viper nest. This is a very uncomfortable chateau to live. Uncomfortable because the rooms are very small, uncomfortable because we have to be always appearing brilliant, smart, clever. Sometimes we're not that, but we need to appear. Okay? So now
they have invented a system called the duplex drive. The duplex drive is actually a tank, a regular Sherman tank, 50 tons, but equipped with a special inflatable belt. So it was giving it a certain kind of floatability. Of course, this floatability is limited in distance and in time, because 50 tons, you know, at a certain point, this is the weight that wins on the air in the inflatable structure. And also, these ones have been tested in good conditions of weather, which were the conditions expected for the landing. Weather conditions, summer conditions. And that's the point. There were 30 of them to be deployed on the beach. Only 2 of them arrived. And of course that was a serious lack of artillery support against the Germans. Then in the tactic also, because these tanks were considered as vital for the attack, the bombs used were not the regular 500 pounds, but reduced bombs, which means because they were afraid that too big a bomb would dig big craters, and of course the tanks would have dived in them and would not have made it out. So they bombed a little lighter than they should have. Because of the bad weather, the planes had no visibility, and most of them dropped their bomb here somewhere in these fields instead of dropping them on the German positions.
The etymology of the word coward is very interesting, because coup is the Western version of queue in French, and queue is tail, like in queue up, okay, to queue up, is tail. So coward is somebody going away, showing his tail. Coward, that's the etymology. So couard, we say in French. But today, if you ask about 50% of the French citizens what means couard, he doesn't understand. Because nowadays most French people speak French with 300 words. Very limited. And here there is a place called Le Hamel. You may know this name. Hamel. Hamel. Written like this. a sign. Hmael because it's a name that is common in Northern America, and that's a Norman family from Dieppe, and their descendants were numerous. So people called Hamel in Quebec, you know, or descending of a Norman family from Dieppe.
The Champ de Mars, the big park that is here over on our right-hand side. It was practicing grounds for the students of the military school. It's a school, the military school was created in the 1700s. The idea was to have a special school for young men who were sons and orphans of invalid officers. Then there was a program that was created for the young men who got the top grades in the Royal Academies of Brienne and Autun, and the young Bonaparte was among them. That's how he got to study here. We have in France, you know, we have the big academies, like in the US you have West Point, that's a really famous one, isn't it? Well, we have, you know, big academies like that. This one, it's for officers and non-commissioned officers who are here for like a specific training, you know, and they come for 6 months or a year here.